All right, today we're going to print our designs, okay? And so I have my plate. I printed one already. I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. So at this station, you have a an inking section and a printing section, okay? So what I'm going to do is, and by the way, your teacher is going to be in charge of the ink. And before you start, it should be already kind of set up in a square like this. And she's going to get that just a little bit wetter, a couple more drops, or he. And what you can do is you're going to roll this. Now, do not roll it back and forth like this. You need to pick it up in between each one and go at different directions so you get a nice even design. I don't know if you can see on there's this even design when you look at the reflection. See, it's nice and even because I picked it up, and this should look even all the way around. Then I'm going to put this on my plate. Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. Don't roll it there. Roll it on one of these newsprint like this. I want you to roll it on this, and then put this back, and I want you to throw this away. Okay, that'll get some things on it when you roll that out. So I'm just going to throw that away, and then I'm going to set this on the middle of that design, right like this. And it's really important that you push hard on this. Don't use your knuckles, don't rub it like that. Just your hand flat across, and I want you to rub back and forth. You try to limit the fingerprints the best you can. I got a little fingerprint right there, but that's the back, it's not bad. And then when I pull this up, I should get a nice, good print. You want to avoid light areas like that if you can, but I still would consider that a pretty strong print. And then at the bottom of that, I want you to sign it. Write your name. If you have a name for the print, I'm going to call this 2 cats. And then over here, I'm going to put 2 of 3. Okay, that was 1 of 3, and this one is 2 of 3. And then, of course, lastly, I'm going to do the one 3 of 3. Now, these will take a day to dry, so you cannot take these home today. You're going to have to put them side by side like this in a box in the back of the room, and then we'll get those back to you. I know that today's will be your last day of art, but we'll get those back. That's why it's super important that you write your name on there. So I can. It probably wouldn't hurt to put your class name and your color, and then they'll make sure that we'll get it to the right place. All right. All right, so we have our plate done, and what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 prints today. And the nice thing about printing is it can do more than one at a time, like this one and this one. You are not going to. You can only choose one color, but you can choose 3 different colors to print on. So I choose orange and green and black. And when you come to your plate, what you want to do, I have an inking section and then a printing one. So this metal board's the printing one. And what's going to happen now, your teacher's going to be in charge. Oops, sorry. The teacher's going to be in charge of the ink. So in between each ink thing, say ink me, and then she's going to ink you like that. And then what you need to do, and speed is of the essence here. You want to roll this and pick it up. Roll this and pick it up, and then do it both directions like that a couple times. Don't get super involved in the rolling. It's a lot of fun, but keep this a small square so things keep clean. Don't be rolling the whole tray like that. That's not going to help you at all. Keep it there, and you want to keep it fresh, because if it dries out, you're not going to get a very good print. Now, this paper is called newsprint, and it's cheap, and I want you to put that one on there, and then, oh, see, I rolled that wrong. Okay. Probably should have rolled it out on this paper the best that I can, and that way you don't get the dirt over here. But either way, that's okay. So I'm going to put that there. Then this, so if I put this in the center of this and then line up this big paper like that, that will be helpful. I want to get that on there, and then I want to rub really hard like this. I'm going to rub back and forth, nice and strong and sturdy like that. And then I'm going to take this off. And I get a pretty good print. Now you want to avoid light areas like that, but that's really good. This is a good print. I'm happy with this. A couple light areas on there. That kind of gives it that print feel, and that's okay. So what I want you to do at the bottom of your paper on the left-hand side, I want you to put your name. In the middle, I want you to put your class. And if you're the blue group or the green group, that would be really helpful for me to get that back. And then this one, since it's my third one, I'm going to put on this side 3 out of 3. Where this one, I put 2 out of 3, and that one I put 1 out of 3. Okay? So we know what order we printed them and then how many there are right there, like that. So that's the printing process. Make sure you keep your hands clean. Wash your hands as much as possible. It does come off with water. It will not come off your clothes. So do not get it on your clothes. If you need to wear an apron, you're more than welcome to do that today.